see what we do. We shall be back to the leveling. And we'll see how things goes.
We both know this will end in violence.
And we'll go where we can go. Of course. We'll go where we can. Better than where we cannot. Level 22. So far it has been a bit intense. Might go further. Might go less. We'll see, we'll see.
Small, squalid cave entrances dot the ravine walls.
But the power must go on.
And their monster allies have made their base.
And I felt fine. La 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 la.
You can see nobodies ahead, blocking the entrance to their camp. Just as you brace yourself for a fight, another note calls out to you in a shrill voice. You look like
Let us go. Let us go, I mean. I hope that everybody had a good week going so far. Na 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 na. This tiny project would go on and on. Inspection. Let me inspect you, if you would. It will not do you much. I won't be hurting you. It's not like we try to climb a giant mountain. You gigantic. La la la. Have you forgotten everything?
But you have something that will convince them. You hold up Grave Maw's bloody ring and reveal that you found it in the chief's shrine. Chief!
Mm-hmm.
The cult! Someone... On to the next.
La la la. La la la. A black feather cloak. They are the bugbears.
Really tells you to hold on
But it seems like their quest there is done.
unless you need help defeating the rest of the cult.
I think.
As the chieftain dies, you notice a small ornate key on the table in the far corner of the room. The door to the treasure room opens with a satisfying click.
Enjoy the moment, but don't let this distract you from your mission.
And getting some bonus XP from just being in a group while they were there running innocently. Well, now.
The door behind you seals shut as you enter. There's now only one other guy. As this cave is said to contain much treasure. A burly minotaur stands behind the magical bed, guarding a pocket of treasure. Always more. The minotaur sneers. Greed draws you adventurers like moths to the flame. Have fun starving in my cave with the treasure. This place matches one of the sockets on the minotaur's bearing. There must be more.
La la la. A little bender.
This should be enough press to fill all of the sockets on the minotaur's bearing. The webs that cover the walls of this part of the cave quicken flames. A massive spike plunges out of the shadows.
If you go spider, eat your own web.
With all three presses neatly fitted into their sockets, now the treasure the creature had been guarding is yours for the taking.
Bracers of the hole. Aye. Why not? Why not? Which one are they going to? Oh my god, they're not even doing them by which is the closest. Well, that's a bit messy. But it's not like there's anybody that I can join. Otherwise, we'll have to just go through. Nobody will mind me.
You enter the caves, determined to eliminate another threat to the residents of the keep. As the last goblin enters, you notice something glittering in the debris under the makeshift wooden walkway. The lock on
We'll go, and we'll go.
the guardroom door opens,
And hello there, lurkers.
rousing
Hope that you are having a good start to the weekend.
As the door opens, a small goblin calls out. Me cheat now! You go away! The goblin falls.
A little Borderlands.
You hear the squeal of rats from the doorway ahead. The door swings open on well-oiled hinges.
Another target down.
Oh no, little rat.
Sounds of guttural chanting coming from the chamber ahead. The orange crystal flows to life as the lever is pulled. Somewhere in the tunnel,
Since it's pretty much a full group, well, not full, I can go on a little tangent, get some breakables while the rest advance. Nothing too much of an emergency. Just a simple night, simple adventuring. Who would ever mind? Little hobgoblins. All the goblins you've met along the way. Now, with the new 64-bit servers, who would I level up with? Once things are enabled. Ransack. We'll be squishing. And a new repair point. Well, it gets better. Mm-hmm. A little horse who would like to be on a mount and go to places. Bring the horses and gallop away.
Whispery voices and scraping sounds announce the presence of
Gallop away. La la la.
The advantage is ours.
A little pool of blood.
an expensive looking
Completely normal.
made of human bones.
Wouldn't be an adventure if there wasn't the regular pool of blood. Of how many people that were mixed together. Surprised it does not result into a blood elemental. Similar to a water elemental, but made out of blood. It's just how the world spins and spins. Make the world spin to your advantage.
Unseen voices moaning from the shadows of his chamber.
Make it your housing wherever you go at any point in time. We got the codex page. My. Smash, smash, smash.
Good form.
And quest complete. We just have nobody that can search for the end chest and find the door. La la la. Hmm. Although some really do want that in chest. See?
We do what we must to complete the mission. No regrets.
Bringing out the
No
dialing.
looking back.
Which would be your best, darling? Yeah, still, there's some quests that I have not done from that chain. But it's more likely that I'll stick till the group disintegrate. La la. Hmm. La. Late to school. Oh, my honey. A nice meal.
We both know this will end in violence. Ready, soldier?
The Sentinel. When we're not there, we'll have to do it. Getting slowly to level 23. Tell the person that I booped. Answer the boop. Where do we start? La. Yeah, great. Hey there, Chibi. Hope you have finally achieved the weekend. You did? That's good to know. Now you can relax, lay down, and enjoy yourself some visual. that may or may not be bouncing to your eyes. Hmm. Hmm. Voluptuous woman, just prancing, making some good food. How sad. Possibly drowning you in softness.
Another target down. On to the next.
Frightened shoppers scatter as a group of murderous pirates attack.
But will you survive this softness apocalypse? Would you now? You're a survivor.
Now, point me toward the enemy.
You think you'll survive a world made with only softness? Softness that you could sink like a ball of hinge under by applying just some little pressure. Yes. Oh. Even if said softness would hit you in the face. La 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 la. Hmm. Okay, I guess bargain of blood is, well, the black clock is being done next. Ah. In I go. Who would come to claim me? Ah. Let me ask you everything.
Enjoy the moment, but don't let this distract you from the mission.
Prove useful later on.
Give me your key, and maybe you'll find me at your home. Nicely delivered in Christmas packages, ribbons.
The mission's going well.
Hmm. Let's be all relaxed and civil. La la la.
From here, you can see nothing moving on the pirate ship below. It appears to be complete moans, and the sounds of shuffling feet come from further down this corridor.
Getting the rest of the kill, might as well work out that conquest with all that XP bonus going. Failed experiment.
Well done.
I be walking, will find you as I walk and go. Come get your bargain. La la la. I did just la la la. Prey on your dark apostate. It's not a spell that deals damage. Oh, la 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 la. And you receive the bind damage from your own prayer? Sapphire of Armored Agility. I don't think that's something that is intended. You can try to do a bug report. Sadly, I cannot help you on that step, as I never done such. I kind of gave up on that part of DDO. If they cannot fix bugs that are known, that are 10 years old and more, I kind of doubt that they fix anything. You did report many things. How was your experience? Yeah, that's something that is known. in the DDO community. Like there was even forum post and even stuff mentioned in the official DDO Discord of people trying to post bug reports but could not log into the DDO forum for that, when there used to be a tool directly within DDO to report bugs, but that kind of decayed so much that it's not working. So we can kind of easily assume that they don't even have debuggers to send reports to. Freaking tree. La la la. What exactly is command? Excuse me. I would like a recount on that. Alright, that one is smashed. Like an enemy. But you cannot be your own enemy. You wouldn't backstab yourself with a clean cut.
Don't get weighed down. Fast legs feed the wolf, not a full backpack.
You're still hurt even without being in undead form. That's so messed up. Alright, to level 23.
We both know this will end in violence.
What kind of gameplay you wanted to do on your Dark Estate? Because you don't seem like you can use the Dark Estate tree while playing Dark Estate.
Another target down. On to the next.
Smash, smash, smash. But I suppose they are faster to fix things about the classes than fix quests that breaks. So maybe you'll have more chance.
Remember to avoid the area.
Na 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 na. Don't. Why would you suspect the alignment to be a problem? It shouldn't.
No anger. Focus. Not good.
Thought you had to be non-good to be Dark Estate. Guess it has been a long time since I checked that.
We could do better.
But then again, I've never done the Dark Estate live.
Higher into the tower.
It seems uninteresting to me to play when I tried it during a racial. Everything looked underwhelming. Hmm.
The sound of music comes from inside the barracks. You can slay the pirates yourself, but if you can catch them by surprise and steal them inside, the house beneath may be more appreciated.
Hmm. I guess that's one way to try stuff. Yeah.
The magical shield materializes, sealing the pirates in with their ill-gotten loot.
Hmm. Where did they die? Although I'll need to pick up some resurrection scroll. Rather some raised dead scroll. Cannot use my resurrection scrolls. I have to stop forgetting. And will need to time myself a reminder.
A doorway leads into the tower's uppermost screaming about the loss of the airship. One voice overshadows them all. Captain Two is making ready for his last bloody stand. As the crimson moon falls from the sky, burning, there's a scream of fury behind you. Captain Two has arrived.
I've done my part. Get out there and finish the job, soldier.
Ransack. La la la. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Some stuff are so unfortunate. Little spice. What am I gonna spy? Hmm. La, 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 la.
Trap! Remember to avoid the area. Not good.
Where am I? Slightly off. That's where I am.
No mercy, no anger.
Excuse me. What a creeper. Teleporting in front of me and then ignoring my existence. What are you on about?
Be brave. Stay focused.
What you on about? You wanted to fight me? Come fight me. Come pounce at me. Just don't slam me and go away. That's rude. when you try to engage in combat.
You hear a prisoner's voice calling out.
La la la. What a table of baloney.
I've done mine. Get out there and finish the job, soldier.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
You hear a metal portcullis slide open in the distance.
Don't get weighed down. Fast legs feed the wolf, not a full backpack.
Why not? Why the hell not? Hmm.
You hear a woman's voice asking for help up above.
Kalan deftly climbs her way out of the sewer, pausing once to look back and wave her thanks.
Another target down. On to the next.
La la.
I've done mine. Get out there and finish the job, soldier.
I prefer to take that electric damage than trying to pass through the wind. Hmm. Eh.
Good, good. You'll do.
It's going okay. Just some standard leveling. Now at level 23 on this little project. And you? How you're doing? Wonderful. Anything going on? Well. super bored. What you thinking? La 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 la. Nearly 200k experience. 2 million XP mark out of the 8 million. Ready for Shark Cycle. Right now the person that was supposed to carry me is not there. I know they want to level to cap, but have not shown their nose. He knows that these are some booping. Played a little with Wiga. It's a Lorica player. Usually they play raids. And Zimek, well, he's Zimek. Don't know how to adjectivate. To add adjective to that. I don't know. Yesterday I was basically, well, doing a chain that barely anybody plays. 10 minutes of the Underdark. And I still have not done the Demon Web. Yeah. Yeah, Irins yesterday posted an Earthen group. Couldn't really. Even though our 10 Reaper XP could have been nice on a tiny tune that don't even have 30 Reaper point. But considering it's both a low lifer and barely in a pick, I don't think that I would contribute too much. Yeah, I know. It's okay for a carry.
We both know this will end in violence. Ready, soldier?
But it won't help me for feeling quite useless. Hmm. La 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 la. And how's your build going for your new tank project? Is the paper build feeling strong? Well, at least looking strong. Once you get to that step.
The garden pours. This wizard has taken ill just like the other patients. Magical might did not protect him. Many of
Oh. But are you sure that it's better than going pure pally for that tank? $400 AC.
bursts through the door. He seems to be in an advanced state.
And how much HP? The PRR and MMR definitely looks good. Yeah, about the same about what I can get on Pure Fighter. Yeah. Although I guess I'll have to double check Sacred Defender. Last stand is pretty good at plus 6 Constitution and plus 10 PRR and MMR. Alongside with an action boost that increases the maximum hit point by 100%. Sacred Defender.
Voice comes from the top of the stairs. Says, a shame about poor old Perrin, but the key thing is, Evening Star is safe.
Yeah, Eternal Defender looks a little underwhelming. Only a plus 2 Constitution versus the 6 that Stalwart Defender Capstone do give. I can see removing that 2 levels for something else now. It will be much more of a night tank than I would, from the looks of it. Yeah, on my own build, I'm getting 116 Constitution on total without Reaper points, with about 6,700 hit point outside of Reaper and 7,000 on Reaper, assuming 21 Reaper point in barricade. You'll have better MMR, PRR will be pretty equal. Saves you definitely dominate. But saves don't do much outside of Fortitude.
He will not defend this strange wilderness.
That's kinda why I went Fighter. 6 more epic lives. I'm just planning to go for the blocking energy and calling it a day. What would you had? Although maybe I'm a noob for when it comes to tanking. But if I were to ever transform Bloodlustra from Barb Tank to Pally Tank, I noticed that I could reach about 600 PRR with all the things. While on my current completionist Barb Tank, I'm barely reaching 400 PRR, but still get 14% Barbarian absorption, so I'm not sure which one sounds the best. Because I guess I do have the opportunity to retry a different kind of tank if I'm gonna do the Dampier and then re-level as a tank. But I do have the build around. Let me see if I can find it.
Look sharp! To arms!
And I'll share it to you. Because maybe I'm blind to something, and you'd find something to enhance it that I don't.
You are aware this place is far from safe, yes? But of course you are. Danger is an old song in your songbook, I can see.
Well, if I can refine your name on Discord to send you the build. Where are you?
true as a piper's note. The dryad in a tree. We must wipe them out.
We do what we must to complete the mission. No regrets. No looking back.
Foul magic helm with him from Thorngap, unawares. And where is that, you ask? Where Hall Thame lives, deep within King's Forest. I think we should pay him a visit.
Where are you? Is oh.
You have reached Thorn Hall, the Druid Hall says. This idyllic woodland scene betrays nothing but corruption lies within. Great root barriers have grown over every bear den. Twisted force is at work here. This is far from nature in balance.
What if I can find my build? I guess I should start packing my build per year, per date of creation, otherwise I'm getting lost in my own notes.
At the center of this cavern is a focal point of the druidic magic that is overrun with the corruption known as
Okay, found the build.
corrupted root walls wither and grow brittle throughout the hollow.
Thought I sent you something. Only 2 kills away from conquest. But there's still 1 node. What direction did they not do? Well, I see mob theirs. Hey there, Snuggle. Give a good squeeze. Mind you, the more that I think, the more if I do, I would... I don't know. I might still keep it as a shifter since it's not a final idea. Since the additional HP that you can get from just raging, 1400 hit point is still pretty good to get. And the sacred point from Hasimar does not really stacks with, well, the sacred point that comes in Sacred Defender in itself, and more constitution. From just the blood feast filigrees. Not a final idea. And then sending you the build for the little Warforge build that I'm gonna go with for my backup tank. That is currently at work. You have highs that I don't. Kabroom.
Enjoy the night, but don't let this distract you from the
La la la. Sending you the vibes. for when it comes to LFM. Even an XP boosted weekend, there's not a whole lot of people. Just a calm weekend.
Light shines brightly from above.
It's like a giant moon is about to fall from the sky with a huge ass grin. Yeah. But yeah, looking at the capstone of Sacred Defender being kinda poo, I don't know. I guess one level of RT could be good, since you do get a lot of PRR, or rather you get some good Reaper amp with just the first core of Renegade Engineer. Renegade Master Maker. But that would work only good on a Blade Forge probably tank.
I don't know where your precious nobody is. They can't have his staff back anyway. I've decided to keep it. But you have no place in my forest. You will die to feed my be entrusted into me.
La la la. Yeah, but that fortification still cannot save a tank by itself. But you do get a very, very large pool of hit point when all the primal past epic past lives are done. That's what gives the biggest oomph. To level 24. It's just it can still be an effective tank. That's why it's a low budget tune. Because you don't spend, well, you don't spend all your time on it and still be pretty decent. Ah. With the specs you have, you can still tank Reaper 10 quest. Should still be good for hard raids. Believe me. You can. I've tested it on the tune that was a tank while I was doing the lives on. Well, on Dustra used to be my backup tank while I was doing all the TR grind on Blood Astra, and it was tanking Weller 10s, Heaven Mid, with much less stat than what I'd thrown at you. I believe I still have that build that I use when Dustra used to be a tank while I was doing the TR grind.
We both know this will end in violence.
Yeah,
Ready, soldier?
you don't need much to tank Reaper 10 quest. And like all tanks in Reaper 10, you still need a good healer to heal you. With a barb tank, you can YOLO tank a lot, with people just showing you the weakest of heal and still heal you to max. Was fun doing your 10s on Blood Astra due to that.
No, the cabin is empty. There is a note on the table before.
Yeah, that could be a piece of tank. It's just that there's not that many either that carries arm to heal you back. And there's not a negative version of renewal or cocoon. Is there even a cheap SLA that that deals negative damage that everybody can take, even. That's where there can be a little problem with negative healing. It's not a common healing option. Yeah, for certain. But unless you have a Pell Master ready in the party, you might have problem being held back. But for sure, for hard raids, you should be pretty independent with a simple Defora. That staff monk in the party does seem to have good hit point, but its damage seems to be questionable with a quarter staff.
Advantage is ours.
And them there just swinging around an anti-great axe. A little left and right. I do remember floating in the fur. Yeah, this stout walking stick is good. But I'm not sure that's what they are actually using. I do remember floating in the forums and saw that there was kind of a bear tank that had 200 constitution. I don't know by what black magic they can reach 200 constitution. But I have not saved anything of it.
Watch out! Never leave an opening like that.
No, it was on current forums. Something at the beginning of the year. Well, the forum post was. That was a word split with Druid and Barbarian, using the bear form. Something Razor Club Barbarian Druid. And maybe another class that I don't remember. How much level of druid that you need to get the bear form? Of course, they break forums or under maintenance when I'm trying to bring that up. Of course. Why not? Gotta have a look for it. So 3 druid at minimum if we're gonna use the style there. With a minimum of 17 barbarian, maybe 16 at best. But would be a little hard to find the actual build. Remember, Barbarian has its own tank tree called Huckle Slayer. Which is basically what I do use on my current tank. But yeah, there's definitely some hit point missing, if not going for the capstone. A ridiculous amount.
The massive tree trunk ends as the tunnel abruptly turns to the right. Through musty stone, smells of swamp water. The heart of the swamp must be here. Beyond the thorns lie the fetid waters of the swamp.
La, la, la.
Medusa raises a magic mirror as she directs
Hmm,
the
hmm.
attack. Hissing the destruction of her minions, Medusa summons more swords to defend.
Na, 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 na. Ah. Yeah, the forums are down by themselves. Anyway, from my point of view, might still be up for you, but it's dead for me. uh, hmm. Hmm. La, la, la. Yeah, just don't bring that tank for us, skeleton the closet. We all know why. For that negative tank. With the power of negative energy and negative emotion, I shall take it all to myself. Let me weaponize your depression. I thought a Blightcaster was the undead animal. Nah. Then why is it called Blightcaster? If it's not a druid and an undead druid. That has been a lie.
As you enter the inn, a voice calls out, "Help! Help! They've taken over the place!"
Ah. Yeah. Ah.
As the last of the inn's invaders falls,
The Warforge looks like he got the plague.
don't you touch anything but that key. I keep all my valuables in that chest.
And yet Plague Reapers are not walking around with a pet plague wolf. Why can't Reaper have pets? Ah. Ah. I definitely would like if the game would give more animal option for the druid rather than just bear and wolf. But my god. What if we bring in the pandas? Bring in the Furbies. Bring the Furbies as well. And had Gremlin to the Blind Druid in counterpart. La la la. Meow. Bringing the kitty form, a panther, tiger, saber tooth. Bringing the platypuses while at it, and the beavers. A thundercat within a storm of vengeance. That guy does not advance if there's not somebody close to him. Come on, bartender. Do we believe in the power of kitties? Heck, druid should have dinosaur form. Be it velociraptors or triceratops. And give the ability to party member to ride the druid when they are transformed. Just to make quests go faster. Would give a new level to taxi in the game. Without being forced to death taxi some people. You know, when the Isle of Dread did came out, I was expecting a lot more philosophy raptor memes going on. Imagining that there would be at least a were-raptor joke. That would have been philosophical in the help about this event.
Kelvin's sing-song voice emanates from the Nether East staff.
Oh yeah, alchemist. Okay, he can do it safely. And we have a Pally, so the divine should not be a problem.
The reek of still and stagnant food wafts up from the nearby chambers.
Better dinosaurs, like some scientist has found. And also the classic that was rendered with scales. Because the thing that is going on with dinosaurs is that there's no proof that they were actually reptiles. They do lay eggs like reptiles. But the egg formation is more the same of a bird than the one of reptiles. But when it comes to how the eggs look like. So we still have to see a dinosaur getting birthed from a fossilized egg given back life.
The overseer and elemental must have been magically connected to a gate somewhere. With their death, the sound of opening neck can be heard in the distance.
Oh. Is everybody in? I see 55% XP boost.
Lies beyond a portcullis. A lone wizard is preoccupied with an object resting on the throne. It must be another scroll. Another wizard waves at you dismissively. So, you made it there.
Well, crocodiles are definitely old.
Looking for the scroll.
One of the oldest living species.
Well then, the wizard rolls out to the darkness. Visions of shadow. Come the Nether East arcavist in the scrap of nether scrolls. This parchment.
All good, all good. Right, need to turn in. All other MMOs have flying mounts. Yet with DDO we're still stuck at land mounts. I hope that with 64-bit that would evolve. We must defy the physics. We must fly on. But yeah, the stuck spot are on land, not in the sky. All of them. Have you already done a quest where you were stuck mid-jump? And you were not touching anything with nothing even remotely close of you? La la. Remember who you were. The little chicken will get bigger one day, and nobody will stop it. And then you will be the worm.
I've done my part. Get out there and finish the job, soldier.
La la la. What is the most terrorizing part of any Zelda games? That chicken. And why is the chicken the biggest threat? Because it is a descendant of the T-Rex. And the moment that we'll have a mad magician that would make everything big, and that will make legendary chicken the size of T-Rexes. They will fear it. Like a bar. Pack. Don't you be a chicken, because you do not measure to the power of chickens. La la la.
Good. Will do.
The red feeding down has been destroyed in an effort to keep intrusion.
And ransack.
Netherese wizards are engaged in a mystic ritual in the center of the keep. One of them calls to you with scorn in his voice. You're just in time. This nether scroll.
We can take it as easy as we want.
Understand what that means.
Whenever we would desire.
Nether scroll. Overcome curiosity.
Hopefully one day we'll get our April Fool's Day where we can get a chicken as a druid form. Just as menacing as the wolf and bear. People will underestimate you for being so delicious.
The sky grows dark and the smell of sulfur fills the area. An ominous vortex opens in the sky, a portal to some malevolent place. The towering demon turns to Netherese wizard, rain of ashes falls.
La la la.
Figures flicker into view. Your harper friend Reno waves to you.
I rode and drew it down.
I admit that this assignment may have gone a bit more. Though it looks like you managed to sort things out by yourself.
Turn to frog, or turn enemies to chicken. The wonder of the universe.
We both know this will end in violence. Ready, soldier?
La, la, la. Hmm. And now to the Stormorns. Oh, that what goes up will be juicy. How much XP one can get with that grouping 55% XP boost.
We both know this will end in violence. Ready, soldier?
La la la. No. Gotta believe it. Would be awesome if at the end of this session I can just ETR and start doing the tank build. I have stuff ready. I even have the Tower Shield of the Fallen Age, the heroic version. For more hit point with shield.
Warforge stands. Now, where did I put that blasted journal? Ah, you're here. You could sport and lend me a hand? My journal's wandered off. It can't have gone far. Somewhere it is played. I lost it. The Nether reason I've been playing King Cat and Mouse since I stole their Nether Stone back in the... There it is. How did I ever miss it?
+2 swim or +1 tactic DC. For what? At least with +2 swim, you can swim faster in quest. People won't have to wait too long for you to get ready. Oh, sign the artifact.
Leaving the others behind to fight.
The curse of depth. At least you have free water breathing.
The other wizard. These woods are crawling with the Netherese. Before you have any hope of learning what became of Orifon, the root wall here has
So you won't drown.
of the cave collapse or because Orifon's war.
I've done my part. Get out there and finish the job, soldier.
Cho cho. You got a perfect curse. Reflection. Curse of the Enchanter. Yeah.
At last, I made some headway with these damn things.
I know that for Myth, a lot of people were asking the dev to make a good weapon system, so we got the Undying Age. Oh, come on. Can I stop having everything against me? For 1 second? Na, 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 na. With the armor of the heart blade, what will you slot onto it? Did you already got your sun augment to make it perfect? I see that Moore is still pretty naked.
The wizard Shy stands in the clearing, far away. Amskar has ordered your death. With a gesture, she draws on orbs in the corners of the glade, shielding herself with a protective spell. The magic orbs destroyed. Shy's shield goes down. Taking a breath, Shy deftly casts a spell. Her shield and the orbs.
Dark Diversion.
Taking a breath, Shy deftly casts a spell, restoring both her shield and the orbs.
Yeah.
Enough of this, the wizard says. You're alone. Come to my aid. The pseudo-dragon falls to the ground.
Down goes the dragon. 175 hit tracker's trap. Hmm. Ah, la 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 la. How much favor I am at now? Since the start of the leveling? 1800. Ah, la 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 la. It will get worked out. I see a lone Valtorn. With a power. We should be powered. Yeah. At least I'm not doing 100% of the work, like you were telling me you were doing yesterday.
The harbor gestures to the edge of the camp. It's an illusion.
Can I even deploy?
Convoys arrive.
38.
No, snipe down.
The DC is only 50, but at the same time, my failure rate would be pretty big. Even with social item.
The harpy nest lies ahead. With some smooth negotiating, they could be persuaded to attack the supply cargo.
Oh, I actually succeeded in my diplo check. Can simply deal with only the matriarch. Well, that's surprising. Just got the right number to succeed the check. That was lucky.
Persuaded by your harpy, they agree to help.
That was lucky. They were running Air Force. If they were not ready to run Air Force, why were they choosing that? R1 is fine for leveling. They should have joined Air 4 Legendaries instead. Not Air 4 Epics. Epic Reaper on the Elite quest. Oh, Z-Mac. Why do you torture yourself? Well, at least giving him a hey for the effort. Oh, of course I have to miss my epic strike on a plague reaper. What luck. Gotta be ready. Oh. Right now it's not too bad. On this tune I already have 2 stacks of the block energy epic past lives, with at least 1 paladin past life for the healing hand. So it's not completely gonna be naked. Once I'm making it into a tank form, we'll have the furthest stack at the next epic TR. Yeah, I do. That energy absorb counts for much. Even when on the builds that I sent you, you can even go look at the energy absorption breakdown to see how high that is. It matters so much for her tens.
The time for preparation is over. All Livery's convoys are entering Tumble Rock Pass.
Oh. Even though it's not noted, it does affect sonic absorption. And we know how much SSG do love their T-Rex. Screaming like rooster in the morning. Maybe one day we'll see a joke quest with a T-Rex on a unicycle. Just maybe. With a tiny little hat on top of its head. But I'm not too sure of SSG's sense of humor. If they have such. Well, the Fred's Date quest was more onto the humoral aspect, but the delivery could have used some oomph. They are missing the phrase show, don't tell type of jokes.
Kyra Armand has another chest waiting for you back at her camp.
Well, I already saw one. Eh. Lordy. Oh, lordy, lordy. Ah. Yet imagine if there was a third ending to Skeleton in the Closet. You stealing the boyfriend of the ghost flame at the very hand with a huge plotting at the king to steal him from hers. Get down, chicken. Ah. Ghost Flame is too mean for you. Then why do people type her in chat as GF? Ain't that the acronym for girlfriend? Whoa. She need a hot time. She have so much frustration pent up, that lady. She need a little workout. Ah.
I've done my part. Get out there and finish the job, soldier. All power corrupts, but absolute power sure tastes sweet, doesn't it?
La, 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 la. Not needing that ethereal great axe anymore. Yeah, I have not gotten any repair item this life. But I suppose I should not ask much. I did get to a golden age weapon.
Now, point me toward the enemy.
It is strangely quiet in the central arcade. It looks like you have to announce your presence. The nose gate is shut.
La la la. And ransack.
Soldier, I bite.
The sound, the gong echoes against the mountain.
And starts everything.
Strategist appears atop the fortifications.
Well, I'm not fighting in Days Wars on a character with low saves. I'm not going there. I rather wait for everything to come out.
You died well.
Yes. Where are you running, Reaper? There's nobody over by the bell. Not a single soul.
The weakest of my horde, the strategist admits. If they couldn't.
Yes.
Great gate bars entry to a mountain fastness.
La la la. These waves are nearly gone.
Says the nether. Marks the netherlands wizard. I thought you might need to catch your
La la la.
eye. Here's
Everybody's there. Now the T-Rex can do the chicken dance. La, la, la.
Another target down. Ultimates.
Fear Reaper on both sides. Some more. La la la. I'm stronger than you, say the man in a dress. Though I would say it's a robe. Oh. A better hearing down there. Well, you know, I can suppose he can just lift that robe and just do all his need without removing his belt. And get rid of all of his human waste without soiling himself, I guess. Five-piece salt marsh. Give the legendary salt piece. Plus 32 MMR and PR. Melee range, universal spell power. Plus 3 artifact probability score and plus 30 artifact positive negative. And Reaper Hamp. That 5-piece is kind of interesting. It gives basically everything for tank stuff. And yet the gear itself, I'm not too sure. Platinum pieces is nice. For the spell absorb alongside the Pale One Stone. I think they did.
As the path winds deeper into the glacier, the excavation work seems older and somewhat worn. Beyond the drawbridge, fresh ore drifts down into the water. The base of operations.
Hmm. Welcome to the Ice Age. Dinosaurs. Where all your possible meat has gone underground, while you're being too big to dig.
The gate at the far end of the wide fissure slams shut. A robed figure eyes you sourly. I am on a schedule by the Crown Princess. I don't have time for this.
And I don't know why I'm getting pretty good kill amount on this tune. I'm just using a hacks there.
This is taking much longer than I had hoped.
When there's a Dragon Lord in the party.
Why are all these minions always so easy? Is it the cola?
And to alchemist.
That was a waste of resources. I suppose you want to get through that.
I should be underperforming.
Then I fear the passage ahead looks different than the areas above. There are almost no signs of the Netherese or their monstrous horde.
La 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 la.
A massive orb of some kind can be seen through a fissure in the ice. Is this why the nephew has found the frost giant Rungi? Against the Netherese.
Let's go.
Not my friend. Rungi rumbles. The dark stone of the mountain juts out of the ice where the glacier and mountain meet. You reach the very roots of the mountain.
Bring into the moon. Let's touch the moon. Ah.
Win again, cries a muffled voice from beyond this gate. Blood and luck at dice, Marlock.
Look alive, boys.
You have recovered enough of 1 year's
Breaking your elemental. Stop bullying me. Shut up. You have only hair between your ears.
heavy ice grinds this frost-ridden cul-de-sac.
Ah. Oh, darling. Are they going for holiday trapping? If they do, then I will wait. But there's only 2 left. So I'd have to assume it's what they want. But will they? To me, it's just a fool's errand. Trying to get all the trapping. And they seem to have gave up on that. Ransack. What are you doing in my lair?
That is not for you to know.
Do you have some eggs to give me?
You're welcome.
Alright, Rainier, give us our XP. Work with us. Oh, you don't want to work with us? It was not a suggestion. Once we were done, you could have kept your cave. But no. You're big, but you don't know how to use your brain, Master. Get heft in all chats. Like you deserve to. To level 25. I'll have to keep all these sagas for the second round. But for now, maybe I'll get lucky. Just a maybe. What aurora can I wait in the sky? Will there be snow everywhere to hug your skin? Sleeping with the fishes. Portal farm for boots.
We both know this will end in nobodies. Handy soldier.
Gotta wear something nice to keep your boots warm, your feet warm. Ah, yes, I may need to farm my boots for my tank. For my backup tank. I'll have to reduce some runs of Portal eventually. All my tunes already have all the pairs. That might be a problem. With her Win Jinba. Yeah, I'll be doing most of the work for that day. Getting a DC hub. Well, I'll definitely have some time to ransack Portal Tabello just for the boots. What else would I need to actually farm for my tank build? No, that seems to be the only thing I'll need to farm. I have already everything else that is... Either have everything else or have the runes to just buy it. Not too bad. We'll need 2 pair. One for this tank and one for the tank healer that I'll make after I've done the Dampier racials on my main. And that would be it. 2 pairs. What is different gear set? Shari cannot take the Eat effect for Portal. No. Yeah, right now it is the best boots for any character, DPS or tank, with all the absorption it has. The only other item that kind of beats it is the stabilizing stone from Hunt. Just to get everything else. which is kind of surprising. Now, if only that trinket had augments. But it does cover all the absorption possibility. Force light alignment. Elemental. Only Sonic is excluded. Because the T-Rexes are the little boys we need along the way.
Floats beside a barrier, almost as if the two were linked. Something has gone horribly wrong. As the wings tear, something has gone horribly wrong. As the wings tear, angry wolves. These two golden orbs are clearly more.
All the good things comes in pair. That is a rule of life.
I've done my part. Get out there and finish the job, baby.
A silver key right away.
The key fits neatly into the Netherese orb. Somewhere nearby, a barrier has fallen. Long fingers of darkness pour out from the corpse.